solutions on cost sheet. In this class, let us discuss one more problem and solution on cost sheet. It is the exercise problem given in the book. In the heading, problems based on tenders and quotations. The problem is a company manufactured and sold 100 computers, and following are the particulars for the year 1998. The information given are: materials cost is 3,20,000, wages 4,80,000, factory overheads 2 lakh rupees, office overheads 3,60,000, selling and distribution overheads 1,20,000, and sales 16 lakh rupees. And next, estimation for the year 1999. Number A, production and sales 300 computers. Material cost will increase by 20%. Wages will increase by 5%. Factory overhead will increase in proportion to the combined cost of materials and wages. Number E, selling and distribution cost per unit will remain the same. Next, number F, office expenses will not be affected. Next, prepare an estimated cost sheet for 1999 showing a profit of 10% on sales. By observing this problem, we have to prepare two cost sheets. One is actual cost sheet for the year 1998 and actual cost sheet for the year 1998 for 100 computers, and estimated cost sheet for 1999 for 300 computers. So from the given data, we have to prepare actual cost sheet and we have to give heading cost sheet for the year 1998 for 100 computers. From the given data, take first the materials cost 3,20,000. For 100 computers, the total cost is 3,20,000 material cost. Then cost per unit, that is cost per computer, is 3,200 because the total cost 3,20,000 divided by 100 computers, then we get cost per unit, that is cost per computer 3,200. Like every total cost is divided by 100 computers, then we get cost per unit. Next, first we have to take the material cost, then direct labor cost or wages. Wages cost is 4,80,000 and per computer it is 4,800 divided by 100, then it is 4,800. The total of these two items is called prime cost. Next, we have to add factory overhead. So add factory overhead 2 lakh rupees given in the problem. Per computer it is 2,000 rupees, and the total of prime cost and work factory overhead is 10 lakh rupees. So by adding factory overhead to the prime cost, we get works cost, that is 10 lakh rupees total cost, and per computer it is 10,000. Next, office overhead should be added. So add office overhead, it is given 3,60,000, per computer it is 3,600, and the total is 13,60,000, that is cost of production, and per computer it is 13,600. Next, one more overhead is there, we have to add. So add selling and distribution overhead, 1,20,000 given. It is per computer, it becomes 1,200, and the total is 4,80,000, and per computer 14,800 is the total cost. To the cost of production, when selling and distribution overhead is added, we get here the total cost, and it is compared with sales. Sales 16 lakh rupees given in the problem. So take the sales 16 lakh. When sales are more than cost, the difference 1,20,000 is the profit. So total profit is 1,20,000, and per computer the profit is 1,200. So here first we have prepared the actual cost sheet, and for 1999 we have to estimate the total cost or various types of costs on the basis of cost per unit, and after taking into consideration the additional information given, because some expenses will going to rise or increase in 1999. So by taking consideration of these information, we have to prepare estimated cost sheet for 300 computers. Next, we have to prepare estimated cost sheet for 1999 and for 300 computers. So give heading as estimated cost sheet for the year 1999 for 300 computers. So first take the material cost, and here the statement we have to draw is, first we take the cost per unit and then total cost here, because some costs are directly changes with the volume of production. Usually direct material, direct labor and direct expense, these are the elements of prime cost. These are always variable cost, that means they directly changes with the volume of production or output. If the output increases, these cost increases, and if the output decreases, these cost decreases. And all overheads, if there is no any information, the overheads usually fixed. As per information, the overheads will change, and we have to make changes according to instructions. So first take the materials cost. In actual cost sheet, the material cost is, cost per unit is 3,200, and there the total cost is 32 lakh, sorry, 3,20,000. 3,20,000. It is for 100 computers, and usually for 300 computers the material cost will increase proportionately, and so 3,200 material cost, it is per computer or per unit, but as per the information here information is given that material cost will increase by 20%. As per the information given in the problem, material cost will increase by 20%. So add increase 20%. 3200 into 20% is equal to 640. By adding these two items, and the total material cost per unit is 3840. And for 300 computers, it is 11,52,000. Cost per unit is 3840 into 300 computers. The total cost is 11,52,000. Next, take wages. Wages in actual cost per unit is 4,800, and as per the information, wages will increase by 5%. So we have to add increase by 5%. 4,800 into 5% is equal to 240, and the total is 5,040. 5,040 wages or labor cost for one computer, and into 300 computers it becomes 15,12,000. And here there is no any direct expenses. We have to make total of material and wages. The combined cost of materials and wages is per unit 8,880, and total cost is 26,64,000. Next, we have to add factory overhead. So add factory overhead. In actual costing, factory overhead is 2,000 per unit, and here also factory overhead is also changes according to the instructions in the problem. The information given is factory overhead will increase in proportion to the combined cost of materials and wages. As per the information, factory overhead will increase in proportion to the combined cost of materials and wages. Here the combined means both the cost of materials and wages is called prime cost. So the combined cost of materials and wages is called prime cost, and factory overhead will increase in proportion to the prime cost. So observe the prime cost in 1998 and 1999. In 1998 the prime cost is 8,000. In 1999 the prime cost is 8,880. So ascertain the increase. 8,880 minus 8,000, that means 880 has been increased. So what is the percentage of increase? Now we have to calculate the percentage of increase. So in 1998 it is 8,000, and it has been increased by rupees 880. So for 8,000 increase is 880 rupees, and what for 100? So for ascertaining percentage, it is multiplied by 100, then we get 11%. So factory overhead has to be increased by 11%. So here factory overhead is 2,000 in actual costing. Per computer it is 2,000. Next, add increase 11%. 2,000 into 11% is 220. The total is 2,220 per computer or per unit. It is factory overhead, and for 300 computers, 2,220 into 300, the total cost is 6,66,000. And make total prime cost and factory overhead. The total is 11,100 per unit and 33 30,000 for 300 computers, it is called as works cost. Next we have to add next we have to add office overhead. So write add office overhead. Office overhead is 1000, as per the information, office expenses will not be affected. The information given in the problem is office overhead will not be affected. That means there is no any changes in the total cost of office overhead. The total office overhead cost, office expenses is 3,60,000, and for 300 computer it also becomes 3,60,000 because there will not be any changes, because office expenses will not be affected, means there is no increase or decrease in the office expenses. So take the total cost of office expenses 3,60,000, but it going to reduce or decrease for one computer or per unit. 3,60,000 divided by 300 computers, it becomes 1,200. And office expenses will not change, the cost per unit will decrease, because total office expenses is 3,60,000 and for it is 300 computer it becomes 1,200, and make the total of works cost and office overhead, it becomes 12,300, and the total cost of production is 36,90,000. Next we have to add selling and distribution overhead. We have calculated cost of production. Cost of production is 12,300 per unit and total is 36,90,000. Next we have to add we have to add selling and distribution overhead. So here selling and distribution overhead, information in the problem is selling and distribution cost per unit will remain the same. The information given is selling and distribution cost per unit will remain the same. So per unit selling and distribution, add selling and distribution overhead, per unit is 1,200. Per unit it is not increased or decreased, and for 300 computers it becomes 1,200 into 300 computers, it becomes 3,60,000. So make total of these two items, then it is 30,500 for one computer, and for 300 computers it is 40,50,000. It is called total cost. Next we have to add profit to get the sales price. So here information regarding profit is, the profit is 10% on sales, but here we know the cost but we does not know the sales. So again we have to make one working note for ascertaining the profit. So here working note 2, calculation of profit. Assume that if sales is 100, sales price is not known, but assume that if sales is 100, then profit is, as per the information, profit is 10% on sales. 10% on sales, that is on 100, is equal to 10 rupees. So deduct profit from the sales, you get cost. Sales 100 minus 10 rupees profit, the cost will be 90 rupees. So the relation is, when cost is 90 rupees, the profit is 10 rupees. What for? 13,500 cost. So the profit is equal to, if 90 is the to cost, then profit is 10 rupees. And what for 13,500 cost? We get 1,500 rupees. So profit is 10% on sales. As per the calculation, profit is 1,500 and make total 13,500 plus 1,500 is equal to 15,000. So sales is 15,000 and 15,000 into 10%. 15,000 into 10% is equal to 1,500. And the profit for 300 computers, 1500 into 300 is equal to 4,50,000. And the total sales for 300 computers will be 45 lakh rupees, and per computer it is 15,000 rupees. Thank you.